I am unfuckwithable. Bring on the heat, throw some curveballs in there, I don't even care. You can't mess with me. I'm like a Yoda or something now. I've reached new levels, I've leveled up.
Here is your winner, Kayla Harrison!
Listen, I have been so annoying since my fight in October at American Top Team. I literally walk in every day and I scream at the top of my lungs and I'm like, it's champ camp time! But I'm just so excited to wake up every day and do what I love. Obviously, it's a grind. I'm still only 6 fights deep, so I still have a lot to learn, and I'm continuing to focus on all of my weak areas. You know, I'm continuing to focus on striking and develop those basics, that foundation. I'm working on jiu-jitsu, I'm working on all these areas that maybe I'm not quite as strong in.
We trained together, and she came into America Top Team. She evolved a lot, you know. She coming from judo. Over here, she'll be able to put it together with the wrestling, jiu-jitsu, striking, making her good strategy and become an MMA fighter. Definitely, she's gonna be the next PFL champion.
I did 7 rounds yesterday, sparring hard in big gloves, so I'm not able to really grapple as much as I like to grapple with people who are better strikers than me and bigger than me and stronger than me.
Kayla's definitely a special athlete. She's the first female I've ever seen that can truly like wrestle live and go 100% with legit like D1, D2, D3 men's college level wrestlers. It takes a lot of upper body strength to compete with these guys. She's the first female that I've ever seen that can legitimately scrap with these guys. So it's pretty impressive.
I'm living my best life, literally living my best life. I could not picture a better life than the one I've got. I haven't had an easy year. I have definitely had one of the hardest years, just mentally, personally, etc. After everything that I've been through in my life, and the highs, the lows, the goods, the bads, I have reached an understanding that now I am unfuckwithable. You cannot fuck with me. You could try, go ahead, try. Like, you cannot fuck with me. And that's my mentality, that's inside a cage, that's outside a cage, that's in my personal life, that's with everything. You can't touch my brain anymore. You can't touch my heart, you can't touch my vibes are so good and my mind is so strong that like, I know what I want, I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna have a really good time doing it. And that's it.
She likes to lead the pack. She likes to, have fun, have a good time, so she brings people together in that way. You know, she's a big asset to the team and 100% a leader.
I don't skip practices. After a fight, I take a week off. I don't have camps. I'm at every training session, you know. I even go to the amateur practices and spar with them sometimes. I literally know everyone at the gym and talk shit to every single person at the gym. A guy just walked in the other day. I was like, who's this guy? Because I had to spar in the cage and he was like sweating all over the thing, and I was like, go hit pads on another mat. Like, nobody cares, okay? Dan was like, oh, this is the guy that just knocked out Andre, blah, 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 and he was a really good athletic heavyweight, this, that, and the other. And I'm like, yeah, what? So what? Like, it's sparring day. Like, it's not pads day, okay? Like, we're not here to like hit pads and look pretty. So they start laughing, and I'm like, all right, watch this. And I like go in the cage, and he's like.
Suddenly she came in, and I say, hey, how you doing? I'm Biggie. I say, oh, I'm the Biggie around here. I'm like, oh, Biggie is here.
I didn't really say it like that, I was more sweet. But Dan and Richie just looked at me and they were like, what a gangster. They love it. That's why I'm the favorite.
You're running the show.
I run the show. I don't really run the show, but in my mind, I run the show.
First, let's talk about the matchup. It's a rematch.
I know. Didn't see that one coming. Well, actually, I did, but none of you did. It's okay. This is gonna be really, really good for me. I'm excited about it. You know, the first time we fought, it was on like a day notice. I don't wanna say that I took her too lightly, but I definitely did not, I did. I took her too lightly. I didn't take it seriously. I kind of thought that it was gonna be a little bit of an easy fight, and that was my mistake, but you can best believe I won't be making that mistake again. She's a very strong fighter. She's very well-rounded. You know, in the past, she's only lost to like UFC champions. She was in the UFC when she was 19 years old. She's young, she's hungry, way more experienced than me. I think that she knows what I'm gonna try and do, but she's not gonna be able to stop it. And the worst thing that you could do to this girl is make it a 5-round fight, because I'm not gonna stop coming. I think the scary part too is like I'm still a beginner and I'm evolving at such an exponential rate. And she's been in this game a long time, well, longer than me. The Kayla that she fought in May or whatever is that Kayla would get eaten alive by this Kayla, and she lost that one. Mentally, I'm preparing to go places I haven't been before, dig deeper than I've had to dig. You know, 25 minutes is a long time. Judo matches are 5 minutes, and then you get like an hour break, okay? 25 minutes is like a marathon to me. I'm preparing for that though. I'm preparing for a war. She's the toughest fight I've ever had. You know, that doesn't sit easy with me, that I wasn't able to submit her or finish her. So I'm going out there, I'm gonna be smart, I'm gonna be diligent, I'm gonna, you know, keep control, I'm gonna win every single round in a dominant way until I break her. And she's gonna tap eventually. I thrive under the lights, you know? There's a reason I went to 2 Olympics and I came home with 2 gold medals, and it's the world's biggest stage for sports. I live for that. I live for those moments. There's no greater high in the world than being the best at what you do. $1 Million and New Year's Eve and Madison Square Garden. That stuff's all really cool, but it's just another day of work for me. Except this time, it's like the end of the road. For the last 2 years, I've been fighting, and yes, I've had 6 fights, and I've won them, and I've been taking these steps and getting better, but really the only goal on my mind has been December 31st. December 31st. Kayla Harrison, PFL champion. TKO, KO, sub versus Larissa Pacheco. I cry every day in practice so that on December 31st, I'm nothing but smiles.